Number 1. Trapped in a web novel as a good-for-nothing. While working overtime through several nights, I fell asleep for a short while. When I woke up, I seemed to be possessing the villain of the web novel I was reading. Well, how typically cliché. To the point where I'd end up dead if I were to follow the predetermined fate. Darn it. I need to find a way to survive. The first way to survive as a good-for-nothing villain in the web novel, convince as many people as possible to be on my side. The second way to survive as a good-for-nothing villain in the web novel, become strong enough to protect myself.
Number 2. The Life. After losing his wife and daughter in a horrific accident, young Ye finds himself stuck in his routine until he receives a diary from his future self. I can see my wife and daughter again? Through winning the games in the parallel world, one will receive a prize, and using this, he could revive his dead family. But out of all the survivors of this cruel world, Yan Ye is the only one with the knowledge of the future. Number 3. The Last Cultivator. 5,000 years ago, the demon god led the army to battle the cultivators. After years of battle, the demon god destroyed all the sects of the cultivation world. The entire world changed completely because of this battle. Magicians, knights, and healers started to appear. This world completely became a world of magic. 5,000 years later, a bolt of heavenly lightning suddenly awakened a cultivator sleeping in Chuanyuan Wood. Number 4. The Descent of the Demonic Master. The First Life. After a tragic accident losing his family and legs, he ends his own life. The Second Life. He earned fame as the Red Demonic Master in Zhongyuan, but was betrayed by the man he trusted the most. And now comes his third life. In his life back in the modern world, Gang Jinho decides to live a normal life. However, he was too used to the Zhongyuan life to become a normal person. I wanted to live peacefully. But you are the ones who started it. I hope you are prepared for this. In front of the threats of his new life, can Gang Jinho shake off his impulses as the Red Demonic Master and obtain the normal life he desires? The adaptation story of a legendary martial artist in the 21st century.
Number 5. Swordmaster's youngest son. Jin Runkendel was the youngest son of Runkendel, the land's most prestigious swordsman family. And the biggest failure in Runkendel history. He, who was kicked out miserably and came to a meaningless end, was given another chance. How do you want to use this power? I want to use it for myself. Memories of his past life, overwhelming talent, and a contract with God. The preparations to become the greatest are complete. Number 6. Standard of Reincarnation. The greatest martial family, Samian. Davin, a member of the Samian family, is a one-armed martial soldier without a right arm. Despite the ridicule and contempt he got for only having a left arm, he surpassed the direct line of the Samian family like a genius. However, he got betrayed by his family and parents in the end, thus meeting a poor end. But he was reincarnated. I have a right arm? He had a new family tradition. A naturally gifted body. Experience from his past life. And the god Yulian with him as well. After his reincarnation, everything changed, and a new adventure started. Number 7. Reformation of the Deadbeat Noble. Aaron Pereira is a boy who sleeps to run away from reality. People mocked him, calling him a deadbeat, but he had no wish to change. Until one day, he dreamt of a swordsman. It was a dream about a talentless man who had been training by swinging his sword for decades. Number 8. Paladin Dad. Zuo Yi, who transmigrated to Sadia and lived in a different world for 30 years, was sent back to Blue Star when he dueled with Saul, the Abyss Lord. But unexpectedly, he found himself with a lovely 4-year-old daughter. Zuo Yi, who had long been tired of knighthood, gradually became more and more involved with the Blue Star world in order to raise his child. In the end, he solved Blue Star's crisis and created the ideal world for his precious daughter. Number 9. Moonshadow Sword Emperor. When he woke up, he's back to the time when he was a kid, before he got dragged into the demonic sect. Loath to repeat his hellish life in the demonic sect, Yun So-woon begins to plan for his new life. I'll enact revenge on the demonic sect, become an elder of the Miram Union, and thus, live a prosperous and respected life. Number 10. I evolved after devouring the demon god. He accidentally entered the forbidden area and gained the ability to devour the wasteland. How will he who would become a monster fulfill his childhood sweetheart's last wish? With the curse of the devil, the bloody adventure of the mysterious continent begins.